Oregon for more Wild West League action as the Gherkins take on the Wild Bills. The last time these teams met, the wacky rules wheel was in effect, and the Wild Bills won a bonkers game, 21-14. Since that time, the Bills have gone 3-0-1, while the Gherkins have gone 1-1. Gherkins can pick up a big game in the Wild West League standings with a win tonight. Once again, I'm Mike Checks, working alongside John, Ian, Gary, Abby, Sean, and a host of others to help bring you all of this evening's action. Let's get to tonight's starting lineups. For the Gherkins, leading off, number 11, Derrick Mavin, the shortstop. He's going to be followed by number 8, the third baseman, John Taylor. The designated hitter tonight, Adam Stevens, followed by Justin Herzog, the extra hitter. Colby Grace playing second base, bats fifth, followed by Caden Doughton playing first base. Emerson Dix playing right field. Kane Kianis in left. Cade Edmondson behind the plate. And Cole Peterson, your center fielder tonight. On the bump for the Wild Bills, Trey Hebert, number 21. Defense for the Wild Bills as follows. They've got J.J. Hooper behind the dish. Castanera is playing first. Camden Johnson at second. Michael Soper at shortstop. Travis Weiss playing third. And your outfielders from left to right, Manning, Sundberg, and Kurtley. Dalton Rennie will be pitching tonight for the Gherkins. Gherkins come in with a record of 5-4. Wild Bills, a Wild West League leading 7-2-1 so far on the season.
Number 11, Derrick Mavin.
Now coming to the plate from Western Oregon University, the shortstop, number 11, Derrick Mavin. Start time on the ball game tonight, 7:10 p.m. First pitch on the way, that is inside for a ball one. Slightly overcast here at Walker Stadium, temperature about 74 degrees, slight breeze coming in from left field. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one is inside for a ball two. Two-0 pitch coming in. That one over for a strike, 2-1. Your umpires this afternoon for this evening's game, obviously Picklebot calling balls and strikes behind home plate. Ben working the field. The 2-1 pitch fouled off. Count goes to 2-2. Apparently the count is full, 3-2. Oh, 3 balls is a walk this inning. That is the rule that is in effect. Apparently the rules wheel going to be spun in the 1st, 5th, and 9th inning this evening. So full count on the way, and that ball is skied to center field. Sundberg drifting over, and that actually gets into right field. It's Kurtley making the catch. 1 away. So with 1 out, that's going to bring up third baseman John Taylor. Taylor, a right-handed batter, takes a look at the first pitch. Over the outside part of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Hebert looks in. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2 the count. Remember, 3 balls is a walk this inning. Wacky rules wheel in effect here in the Wild West League. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one off the plate for a ball. 1-2. Trey comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one is popped up over to the left side. And that one into the stands. That one coming in hot. There's quite a commotion down there on the left side. So at the very least, it's a foul ball for a red rope here at Walker Stadium. I'm not sure if the deal has been sweetened any or not, but there is a return policy for foul balls. 1-2 pitch on the way. That is fouled off behind us. Count stays at 1-2. Taylor steps back in, taps home plate. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. Taylor really making Hebert work here in the top of the first. Hebert comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one was a little bit low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, full count as we are here in the first with 3 balls, meaning a walk. 2-2 pitch on the way, and that one is off the plate, ball 3, take your base. So a 1-out walk for John Taylor, and that's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 26, Adam Stevens. Stevens stands in, first pitch on its way, line back up the middle, nice play by Johnson over to Soper, on to Castanera, 4-6-3, the double play. That erases John Taylor. So we are going to head to the bottom of the first inning. Our score here at Walker Stadium, no score.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym BE-FAST.
B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T.
Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
All right, friends, welcome back to Walker Stadium. No score so far here as we move into the bottom of the first inning. Wacky rules wheel in effect, and the rule this inning, 3 balls is a walk. That did occur in the top of the first. Here we've got Dalton Rennie on the mound for the Gherkins. First pitch outside, ball 1. Next pitch on its way. That one over for a strike, 1-1. Shortstop Michael Soper at the plate, going to be followed by Travis Weiss and Manny Castanero. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one gets away from Edmondson off to the side. Ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Defensively for the Gherkins, Cade Edmondson behind home plate. Caden Doughton at first, Colby Grace at second, Derrick Mavin playing short, and Taylor over at third. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and lifted to center field. Peterson drifts over but cannot make the play, drops in front of him. Leadoff single for Michael Soper. So that'll bring up third baseman Travis Weiss. And on defense for the Gherkins in the outfield from left to right, it's Kane Kianis, Cole Peterson in center, and Emerson Dix in right field. Soper takes a lead at first base. First pitch on the way to Travis. And bounces in front of Edmondson, and Soper's going to run down to second base. So runner in scoring position for the Wild Bills now. Travis looking at a 1-0 count. Rennie to the plate, and that is knocked up to center. Nice grab by Colby Grace, and gets the throw over to Doughton in time, who puts the tag on Weiss on the play. Soper advances to third. Fielder's choice on that one for 3. So with a runner on at third base and 1 away, Manny Castanero comes to the plate. Manny from Mount Hood Community College stands in on the right side. First pitch on the way to him. A little bit inside for a ball. Ball 1. Randy goes into the wind. A 1-0 pitch on the way, and that one is lifted in. Oh, just a shortstop. Nice play by Mavin over to first, and not in time. On the play, Soper holds at third. Infield bouncer fielded by Mavin. The throw over to Doughton pulled him off the bag. Castanero managing to make it safely. So now runners on the corners, 1 down, and that's going to bring up the catcher, number 21, J.J. Hooper. Wild Bills looking to score early. First pitch on the way outside, ball 1. Rennie really looking for a double play here. Looks in, gets his sign, comes set. 1-0 pitch to the plate. Bends that in for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Hooper at the plate. Durham Sundberg in the on-deck circle. 1-1 pitch on the way. Nice stop by Cade Edmondson. That one in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-1. Castanero reached on an error, a charge to the shortstop. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Count goes full, 2-2. Remember, 3 balls is a walk. Dalton comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that fouled off on the right side. That one out to the parking lot. Count still at 2-2. Hooper stands ready. Renee looks in. Now comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fouled off again to the right side. Count remains 2-2. Rennie gets a new baseball, climbs back up on the hill. J.J. Hooper stands in waiting. 2-2 pitch coming home. Swung on and lifted to right field. Dix is going back, able to make the play. Run comes home. Throw comes into the infield. Michael Soper in to score. And a sacrifice fly for J.J. Hooper puts the Wild Bills on the board, 1-0. So Castanero's still on first base. 2 outs now for the Wild Bills, and that's going to bring up center fielder Durham Sundberg. Sundberg twirls the bat at home plate. First pitch on the way to him. Runner goes, throw down to second. Not quite in time. Close play at second base as Castanero slides in safely. Nice throw by Cade Edmondson, just a skosh late. Castanero able to get in just ahead of the throw. So for the Wild Bills, a runner in scoring position out at second base. Looked like the Gherkins might have been calling for a review and then decided not to. 0-1 the count to Sundberg. Pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss by the center fielder for a strike. 0-2. Castanero really dancing off of second base before Dalton throws his pitch. Got a nice size lead out there at second. Nobody really holding him on. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike three. First strikeout of the evening for Dalton Rennie. And that will end the first inning. But the Wild Bills able to score 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left. We move on to the top of the second. 1-0 Wild Bills.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. 1-0 Wild Bills as we return to non-wacky rules baseball. Going to be playing it straight up now, and that's going to bring up extra hitter number 12, Justin Herzog. He takes a look at the first pitch off the plate and in the dirt, ball 1. Herzog at Western Oregon University, batting .217 so far this season. 1-0 pitch on the way, and that is fouled off to the left side. Count goes to 1-1. Trey Hebert already back on the mound, waiting for Herzog to take his place in the batter's box. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one fouled off on the right side. Almost into the Gherkins dugout. Count goes to 1-2 on the Gherkins extra hitter. Sun starting to peek through, casting shadows over most of the field. Next pitch is lifted into left. Manning giving chase, and he settles in under it on the warning track. 1 away for the Gherkins. Long fly out for Justin Herzog.
Stepping into the box, the second baseman from Temecula, Colby Grace.
So with 1 away here in the top of the second inning, that's going to bring up number 18, Colby Grace. Grace playing second again tonight for the Gherkins. Takes a look at the first pitch. That went over on the inside part of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Remember, we've got Picklebot calling balls and strikes here in the Wild Wild West League, and Picklebot is never wrong as the next pitch swung on and knocked to third base, fielded cleanly by Weiss. Over to the... And he is out. Thought he pulled Castanera from the bag, but Castanera able to keep his foot on. 5-3 the put out, and nice play by Manny over at first base. 2 away for the Gherkins. So with 2 down and nobody on, that's going to bring up first baseman Caden Doughton. First pitch on the way to Doughton. Looks to be high, ball 1. One-0 pitch. High and inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hebert steps back up on the rubber. Gets his sign. 2-0 pitch on the way. High, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. We are back to 4 balls is a walk here in the second inning. We will be spinning that wacky rules wheel in the 5th. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one is over for a strike. 3-1. Doughton taking all the way. Stands tall, awaits the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2, count goes full. Hebert looking to go 3 up, 3 down here in the second. Winds, 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that is shot into left field, but that is just foul. Kicks off one of the fence poles out there in foul territory in left field. Manning went over and retrieved it and got the ball back in. So we'll do it again. Count 3-2. Swung on, and that is knocked to third, and Weiss unable to make the play on that. So Caden Doughton over to first, and that is going to be E5. Was hit right at Weiss, and he just couldn't find the handle on it. Glanced off his glove to the left side, and by the time he recovered, Caden Doughton was already standing on first base. So E5, and that's going to bring up right fielder Emerson Dix. First pitch on the way to Emerson, swing and a miss for strike 1. Dix at Chemeketa Community College, batting .500 on the season for the Gherkins. 0-1 pitch on its way, and that is lifted. Soper going back. Manning coming in. He settles under it and makes the catch out in shallow left field. And that'll do it for the Gherkins. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left. We head to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Bills.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get that at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We move on to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Wild Bills. Wild Bills going to be sending Peyton Manning, Jonathan Stone, and Jordan Donahoe to the plate here in the second.
Leading off for the Bills, the left fielder, Peyton Manning.
So Peyton Manning leading off. Manning attending Lower Columbia Community College. Takes a look at the first pitch from Dalton Rennie here in the second. Fouls it off to the right-hand side. 0-1. Well, fans, we have a full weekend of Wild Wild West League baseball lined up for you, and today is just the start. Doubleheader today, doubleheader tomorrow, and tomorrow is Pickle Fest, one of the organization's best promotions. That starts at 3 o'clock. 0-1 pitch on the way. Over for a strike, 0-2. Picklefest starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. and make sure you get here early. It is going to be a huge party. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts now for Dalton Rennie. As Payson Manning goes down swinging. That's going to bring up number 18, the designated hitter, Jonathan Stone. There's going to be live music, a number of breweries here representing, and you'll get to stick around for the evening game tomorrow night. First pitch on the way to Stone. Off the plate, ball 1-0. Check out the Portland Pickles website for more details. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and that fouled off into the parking lot on the right side. Count goes to 1-1. So there's a doubleheader tomorrow, and then a doubleheader again on Sunday. Rosebuds and the Gray Wolves squaring off at 3:35, and then in the evening, the Wild Bills and the Gherkins. 1-1 pitch off the plate, ball 2-1. You can get more information online at portlandpicklesbaseball.com or www.westleague.com. Hope to see you all out there tomorrow for Picklefest. It'll be a great time. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one is over for a strike, 2-2. So Rennie struck out Manning to start the second and struck out Sundberg to end the first. That one fouled off. Count remains 3-2. Wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Just off the plate, ball 4. So, 1-out walk to Jonathan Stone, and that's going to bring up extra hitter number 22, Jordan Donahoe.
Now batting the extra hitter from Mount Hood, Jordan Donahoe.
Donahoe attending Mount Hood Community College, stands in from the right side. First pitch on the way to him. Just catches the outside part of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Stone a two-step lead over at first base. Rennie comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, 0-2. Rennie does not waste any time at all. Back on the rubber. Glance over to first base, comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one is over for a strike. Got him looking. 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Both via strikeout. One swinging, one looking. And that's going to bring up second baseman number 3, Camden Johnson.
Mountainside, Camden Johnson.
Johnson from Mountainside High School. Comes in with a runner on first and 2 away. Checks the swing on the first pitch. Fouls it off. Count is 0-1. Rennie climbs back up on the hill. Edmondson gets set behind home plate. Everybody's ready now. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one in the dirt off the plate. Ball 1. Caden Doughton over at first base, holding on Jonathan Stone. 1-1 pitch on the way. Just a bit off the plate, 2-1. Rennie looks in. Stone a lead over at first. 2-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off to the right side, 2-2. That one might have just stayed in the stadium there on the right side. Definitely fouled off towards the berm, though. We'll see if some kid comes running up, trading in the ball for a red rope. Rennie stands tall on the mound. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off again to the right side. Johnson doing a good job staying alive in this at-bat. 2-2 the count. Runner on first, 2 away. Wild Bills a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Johnson twirls the bat around a couple times. Rennie comes set. 2-2 on the way again. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. So 3 strikeouts here in the second inning for Dalton Renee. Just gives up a walk in the middle. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on. We head to the top of the third. Still 1-0 Wild Bills.
Wild Bills 1-0.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We are headed to the top of the third inning. Wild Bills currently with a 1-0 lead over the Gherkins. Gherkins going to be sending Kane Kianis, Cade Edmondson, and Cole Peterson to the plate here in the top of the third. Leading off left fielder Kane Kianis. Trey Hebert back out for another inning's worth of work for the Wild Bills. Looks in his first pitch of the third on the way. Check swing, but that is over for a strike. 0-1. Hebert also a quick worker. Brings in the 0-1 pitch, and that is hammered to the left side, but foul. Kane Kianis got much of that pitch, but just couldn't keep it in fair territory. Count goes to 0-2 on the Gherkins left fielder. Trey comes set, 0-2 on the way, and that one fouled off to the right side. Count remains 0-2. Kianis at Chemeketa Community College. Stands tall on the left side. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off again to the right side, and that one just stays inside the fence. Count remains 0-2. Kianis, a word with catcher J.J. Hooper as he waits the next pitch. That one off the plate for a ball, 1-2. Hebert comes set. 1-2 pitch coming in. That one a little bit low. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kianis trying to work the count back into his favor, has evened it up now. 2-2 on its way. Swung on, and that is lifted to left center field. Long run and a great play by Darren Sundberg. What a play. So Kane being robbed of a base hit by Sundberg out in center. One away here for the Gherkins here in the top of the third. That's going to bring up number 17, the catcher, Cade Edmondson. Gherkins still looking for their first hit on the afternoon. First pitch swung on. That hit over to third. Weiss fields and throws over to Castanera. 5-3 the put out. So after using a number of pitches to retire Kane Kianis, 1 pitch, 1 out. Trey able to get Cade Edmondson to ground out to third, and that's going to bring up center fielder number 10, Cole Peterson. Peterson, left-handed batter. Line in the first pitch to him. High and inside, ball one. Next pitch on its way, and that looks to be over for a strike. 1-1 now the count on the Gherkins center fielder. Hebert looks in, brings the 1-1 to the plate. That one over for a strike. 1-2. So Hebert trying to get through the first run through the lineup without giving up a hit. Brings the 1-2 pitch to the plate, and that is low and outside. Ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Both teams using 10 hitters, a designated hitter and an extra hitter. Cole Peterson stands in, 2-2 count. Pitch on its way. Swung on, and that is lifted. Shortstop going back. Soper settles under it and makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Gherkins here in the third. We move on to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 Wild Bills.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast.
B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T.
Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
All right, fans, welcome back. We are moving on to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Wild Bills, and infield umpire Ben went to clean off home plate there after the top of the third. So fresh home plate for Picklebot to preside over. Leading off for the Wild Bills here in the bottom of the third inning is right fielder number 2, Devin Kurtley. Kurtley, a left-handed batter from Santa Rosa Junior College, takes the first pitch and lifts that out into the outfield, but Peterson gives it a rundown and is able to make the snag 1 away. Seeing some nice center field play tonight. We had Sundberg with a great catch for the first out of the last inning, and now Peterson with a great track down of that fly ball for the first out here in the bottom of the third. So with 1 away, that's going to bring up shortstop Michael Soper for his second at-bat. 1 for 1 on the afternoon, a single, and has scored the only run of the ball game so far. Takes a look at the first pitch from Rene, over for a strike, 0-1. Soper batting over 300 on the season. Takes a look at the next pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Rennie comes set, brings the 1-1 home. Swung on, and that is Sky to the left side. Edmondson giving chase, and not quite able to make the catch. Looks like he might have tripped over the on-deck circle there, but a great effort by Cade Edmondson. So the count is 1-2 on Michael Soper. Well, fans, if you're also paying attention to the West Coast League, the Big Gherks, the Pickles, are leading 4-0 in Bend right now. Rennie comes set, brings the 1-2 to the plate, swung on and missed, strike 3. Pitch got away from Edmondson, but he was able to throw down for the putout. So strikeout number 5 for Dalton Rennie, and the putout goes 2-3. So Rennie, after surrendering that run in the bottom of the first inning, really seems to have settled in. 5 strikeouts so far in the afternoon. His first pitch to third baseman Travis Weiss off the plate for a ball. 1-0 the count. Next pitch on its way. That one bounces in. Ball 2. Weiss grounded into a fielder's choice for 3 back in the first inning. He's playing for Mount Hood Community College. Takes a look at the 2-0 pitch. That one bends over for a strike. 2-1. 85-mile-an-hour pitch from Dalton Rennie. As he's already set and bringing the 2-1 home. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Count even now at 2-2. Weiss a little bit behind on that one. Couldn't catch up to that 85-mile-an-hour pitch. 2-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. That is 6 strikeouts now so far for Dalton Rennie. And that ends the bottom of the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We are a third of the way through. Still 1-0 Wild Bills.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Welcome back, fans. We are headed to the top of the fourth here at Walker Stadium. Wild Bills hosting the Gherkins, and they currently hold a 1-0 lead. Lineup has been flipped over for the Gherkins, and that's going to mean Derrick Mavin, the shortstop, leading off here in the top of the fourth inning. Hebert brings the first pitch of the inning to the plate, and that one is lifted foul on the right side. Just over the stands. 0-1 the count. Hebert back out for his 4th inning of work. Has yet to surrender a run. Has given up a walk. 0-1 pitch on the way, and that one shot towards shortstop. And that is fielded by fielded by Soper over to Castanera. 6-3 the put out. So Mabin retired, 1 down, and that's going to bring up third baseman John Taylor. John Taylor, one of 2 Gherkins to reach base, reached on a walk early as he skies the first pitch out to left field. Manning out on the warning track, settles under it for out number 2. So Hebert working on the mound with 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. That's going to bring up designated hitter Adam Stevens. Stevens hit into a 4-6-3 double play to end the first inning. So he takes a look at Hebert's first pitch. Over the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one a little bit low. Ball 1. 1-1. Stevens playing at Mount Hood Community College, batting .200 so far this season for the Gherkins. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one just misses. Ball 2, 2-1. Trey stands tall, winds, and brings the 2-1 pitch to the plate. Low and outside. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, Hebert's only given up a walk so far, and Caden Doughton also reached, but he reached on an error. 3-1 pitch, sky to right field. Looked like Kurtley might have started to lose that in the sun, but he settles under it, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We move on to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 Wild Bills.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Welcome back, fans. We are headed to the bottom of the 4th inning here at Walker Stadium. Wild Bills holding a 1-0 lead over the Gherkins. And for the Wild Bills this inning, it'll be Manny Castanero, J.J. Hooper, and Durham Sundberg. Castanero reached on an error back in the 1st inning and stole second base.
Leading off the inning for the Bills, the first baseman, Manny Castanera.
Castanero batting .238 on the season. Takes a look at the first pitch from Dalton Rennie. Just misses. Ball 1. Rennie brings the 1-0 to the plate. Nice pitch. Changed speeds, but did not get the call. 2-0. A little bit inside. Again, Dalton wastes no time. Brings the 2-0 pitch to the plate, and that one lifted over to second base. Colby Grace able to settle under it easily for the out. P4 in your scorebooks at home. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and that's going to bring up catcher J.J. Hooper. Hooper with the only RBI so far this game, a sacrifice fly to right field back in the 1st inning that brought home Michael Soper. And the first pitch on the way to him. Bouncer over to the left side. That one fielded by Taylor. Over to Caden Doughton. 5-3 the put out. Nicely done. So Hooper retired quickly. Dalton Rennie having himself a quick bottom of the 4th inning so far. 2 away already, and that's going to bring up center fielder Durham Sundberg. Sundberg, the first strikeout victim of Dalton Rennie to end the 1st inning. Pitch on the way. Over for a strike, 0-1. Rennie 6 strikeouts so far on the afternoon. 0-1 pitch on the way. Just off the plate, ball 1, 1-1. Nice looking off-speed pitch, just didn't quite catch the corner. So Rennie comes set and brings in the 1-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. That pitch well off the plate. Sundberg could not hold up. So Durham staring down a 1-2 count. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off into the netting on the right side. Count stays 1-2. Rennie now over 50 pitches so far this game. This will be pitch number 55 on the way. 1-2 the count. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. He delivers, swung on, and that is going to be a base hit into left center field. Peterson going to pick that up and bring it in, and Durham Sundberg on at first base. Well, that is just the second hit for the Wild Bills off of Dalton Rennie. So Sundberg at first, 2 down, and that's going to bring up left fielder Payson Manning. Manning was strikeout victim number 2, striking out in his first plate appearance in the second. He takes the first pitch and lifts it to the right side. Foul, out of play, 0-1. Ben tosses Dalton a new baseball. Dalton climbs back up on the bump. Manning back in, batting from the left side. Sundberg a lead at first, pitch on the way. In the dirt, but a check swing, and he did go. 0-2 the count. So Rennie in control of this at bat, 0-2, 2 away. Sundberg getting a lead at first. 0-2 pitch coming in. Just missed a little bit high, 1-2. Off-speed pitch from Rennie, didn't quite find the zone. Now he brings the 1-2 in. That one bends in for a strike. Late strike 3 call by Picklebot, but that'll do it. 7th strikeout of the evening for Dalton Rennie, and we are through 4 here at Walker Stadium. Still 1-0 Wild Bills. All right, fans, welcome back here to Walker Stadium, and it is the 5th inning, so we are going to spin the wacky rules wheel. Let's give that a spin and see what happens. My good friend Ian doing the wheel spinning up here in the booth, and what did we end up with? A walk is 2 bases, it looks like, is going to be the rule for the 5th inning here, so it will take 4 balls to issue a walk, but instead of just stopping at first, you're going to go 180 feet on those 4 pitches. Scoring position for a walk. So extra hitter Justin Herzog going to lead off here for the Gherkins in the 5th. First pitch on the way to him. That bounces in front of the plate. Ball 1. Appeal down to Ben, and he says he did not go around. 1-0 the count. Hebert out for another inning's worth of work for the Wild Bills. Misses outside with that pitch, 2-0. So I guess you could say Justin Herzog is already halfway to second base. There's the 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. A leadoff walk would put the tying run in scoring position for the Gherkins. As Herzog takes a look at the 3-0 pitch. That one over the outside part of the plate for a strike, 3-1. Again, Hebert wasting no time. 3-1 pitch on the way, and that one is lifted to center field. Sundberg going back on it. He settles under it and makes the catch for the first down of the inning. One away for the Gherkins here in the top of the 5th inning, and that's going to bring up second baseman Colby Grace. Colby Grace from Chemeketa Community College batting .412 coming into this game for the Gherkins. Gherkins still looking for their first base hit. First pitch to Colby Grace inside, ball one. Grace stands in, 1-0 pitch on the way. That is skied and straight back. So that one fouled straight back. Count goes to 1-1 on Colby Grace. Hebert gets another ball from Ben. Comes set, 1-1 pitch on the way. Bends that one in, but high. Ball 2, 2-1. 66 miles an hour on that off-speed pitch, and it really did bend in. Just didn't quite drop enough. 2-1 pitch on the way. A little bit high. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Remember, if a walk is issued, that runner heads down to second base. Does not stop at first. Gherkins hoping to possibly cash in here with that 3-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Count goes full on Colby Grace. Grace grounded out to Travis Weiss back in the first inning. Hebert comes set. 3-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. Colby Grace not happy with Picklebot. Couple of the umpires in the stands not happy with Picklebot either, but that count will stand. And despite not having surrendered a hit so far, that was Trey Hebert's first strikeout. His first pitch on the way to Caden Doughton fouled off, 0-1. Doughton, one of 2 Gherkins players to have reached base safely, reached via an infield error back in the second. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one lifted to right field. Second baseman going back and is able to make the play. Nice play by Johnson. So F4 the putout, 3 up, 3 down. Nothing doing for the Gherkins. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Wild Bills.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, friends, welcome back. We are moving on to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Walker Stadium in what turned out to be a beautiful night for baseball, and we have a heck of a game on our hands right now. Wild Bills currently leading the Gherkins 1-0. And we've got Dalton Rennie returning to the mound for the Gherkins. He'll be facing off against Jonathan Stone, Jordan Donahoe, and Camden Johnson here in the 5th. Stone up for his second at-bat, reached on a walk back in the second inning. Now, if he were to reach with a walk here in the bottom of the 5th, he would be on second base. Wacky rules wheel was spun to start the 5th, and it is a walk means you start on second. The 1-0 pitch, sky to the right side. Doughton over, and no, that one bounces into the stands. So 1-1 the count on the designated hitter, Jonathan Stone. Nice play by a fan there on a multi-bounce foul ball. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one off the plate. Ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. So Gherkins were not able to draw a walk in the top of the fifth. We'll see what the Wild Bills here can do as that next pitch is skied over to the right side again. Doughton giving chase and again onto the walkway. And outdoing the fan earlier by one bounce. We got a fan in the stand on the right-hand side who made that catch on one bounce, one-handed while holding a beer, because that's what we do here at Walker Stadium. Didn't even want it for a souvenir, didn't even care about the red rope, just tossed the ball back onto the field. My kind of fan there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody down here in the bottom of the fifth inning. As the pitch on its way, low and outside, ball 3. Count goes full, and the designated hitter. Three-two pitch on the way. And that is ball 4. So a leadoff double walk, or walk for a double. So that's going to put a runner in scoring position for the Wild Bills as Jordan Donahoe, the designated hitter, comes to the plate. The extra hitter, excuse me. Jonathan Stone, the designated hitter tonight. First pitch on the way to Donahoe. Curveball inside, ball 1. Rennie looks back at second, brings in the 1-0 pitch, and that one gets away from Cade Edmondson, and that's going to advance Jonathan Stone on the play. So a leadoff walk, which was good for 2 bases, and a wild pitch. Going to put Jonathan Stone on at third, and nobody out. Rennie climbs back up on the bump. He brings in the 2-0 pitch. That one a slow bouncer to the mound, fielded barehanded by Rennie. Looks at home plate, thinks better of it, and throws over to first. 1-3 the putout. But a fielder's choice will score Jonathan Stone for the second run of the game, and the Gherkins now up 2-0.
Camden Johnson.
Dalton Rennie, though, did field his position well. Gets the fielder's choice, but another run in for the Wild Bills is second baseman Camden Johnson to the plate. Pitch on the way to Camden, fouled off on the right side, 0-1. Johnson struck out back in the second inning. Third of 3 strikeouts that inning for Rennie. Dalton stands tall on the mound. 0-1 pitch coming in. Swung on and fouled off of Johnson. Looks like he took that off his back leg. Count goes to 0-2. Sun setting in the trees out in left field. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Looks like Edmondson may have dropped the ball, so he throws down to first. That'll be a strikeout. And again, 2-3 on the putout. Strikeout number 8 for Dalton Rennie.
Stepping in the box from Santa Rosa, the right fielder, Devin Kurtley.
So with 1 in and 2 away, that's going to bring up right fielder Devin Kurtley. First pitch from Renee, bends in for a strike, 0-1. 74 miles an hour on that off-speed pitch. Brings in the 0-1. That one just a bit inside, 1-1. Kurtley 0 for 1 on the afternoon, flew out to center fielder Peterson back in the third inning. Check swing.
We're going to find out what's in it. Who wants to know what's in it? Everybody? Don't be heroin.
So strike called, 1-2 the count.
With heroin in it.
Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. That is high and off the plate. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0 Wild Bills in what has been a wonderful pitcher's duel this evening. And he brings in the 2-2. Gets the outside part of the plate. Strike 3 called by Picklebot, and that is 9 strikeouts on the afternoon for Dalton Rennie. But the Wild Bills get another one here in the bottom of the 5th. We move on to the top of the 6th. 2-0 Wild Bills.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Welcome back, baseball friends. We are headed to the top of the 6th inning here at Walker Stadium in Portland, Oregon. Wild Bills with a 2-0 lead over the Portland Gherkins. Gherkins going to send up Emerson Dix, Kane Kianis, and Cade Edmondson here in the 6th inning. Trey Hebert, through 5 innings, has surrendered no runs so far. He has 1 strikeout and 1 walk. Trey comes set. His first pitch of the 6th inning. Just off the plate, ball 1. Dix flying out to left field back in the 2nd inning. Takes a look at the 1-0 pitch, and that is lined right at Camden Johnson, though. Johnson basically had to take 1 step toward first base, and that was about it. L4 the put out. So with one away here in the top of the 6th inning, that's going to bring up left fielder Kane Kianis. First pitch on the way to Kane. It is over for a strike, 0-1. Hebert has definitely found a groove for the Wild Bills, and he is not wanting to leave. Next pitch, just a little bit off the plate outside, 1-1. When Hebert's missing, he's not missing by much usually. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off into the tone pole on the right side, 1-2. And Portland baseball fans, I am sad to update that down in Bend, the Big Gherks have fallen behind by a score of 5-4. Trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. 1-2 pitch on the way, check swing and fouled off at the plate. Count remains 1-2. Hebert back on the hill, Hooper behind home plate. 1-2 pitch on the way, and that one lifted into center field, and that one looks like it could be trouble, but no, it is Johnson back on the ball, and he makes the put out again. Johnson is everywhere out there at second base, great range. 2 away here for the Gherkins. So 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. Catcher Cade Edmondson to the plate. Line in the first pitch to him, and that is rocketed out to left field, but Manning back on it at the warning track, makes the catch, and that is all she wrote in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th, still 2-0 Wild Bills.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast.
B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break a vodka.
All right, friends, welcome back. We are heading to the bottom of the 6th inning now, and some defensive changes for the Gherkins. Kane Kianis moves from left field over to right, and Sean Alvarado is going to be playing left field. And we reset the lineup for the Wild Bills, and that means Michael Soper leading off here in the 6th. Dalton Rennie out for his 6th inning of work. A great pitcher's duel here at the walk. Soper from Salem, Oregon, attended Lynn Benton Community College. Swings and misses at the first offering from Dalton Rennie here in the 6th inning. 0-1. Rennie gets his sign, brings in the 0-1, swung on, and that is hammered to right field. Kianis going back on that at the wall, and it is gone! Solo home run for Michael Soper. So Soper goes yard here to lead off the 6th inning. It is his 2nd run scored on the day. Only the 3rd run given up by Dalton Rennie, and only the 3rd hit given up. But Wild Bills able to cash in here. They have picked up one in the 5th and have now picked up one in the 6th. Third baseman Travis Weiss now to the plate. First pitch from Rennie off the plate, outside, ball 1. Weiss hit into a fielder's choice back in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd. This time he hits a bouncer over to the left side. Nice range by Mavin, able to knock it down and keep it in the infield, but an infield base hit for Travis Weiss. So rocky start of the 6th inning for Dalton Rennie. 2 hits given up here where he'd scattered 2 hits over the first 5. Hoping to keep this one close for the Gherkins. Currently 3-0 Wild Bills as Manny Castanero, the first baseman, to the plate. And the first pitch to him misses for a ball, 1-0. 3-0 Bills. Travis Weiss will lead at first base. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one cuts through the strike zone. 1-1. Rennie looking for a double play here. Still nobody out here in the 6th. That one outside, ball 2. 2-1. Again, Weiss with a small lead over at first. Doughton holding him on. Throw over to first. Weiss back with no problem. Rennie looks in, gets a sign from Edmondson, checks first base, brings in the 2-1. Over for a strike, 2-2. Just caught the top part of the zone there. Nice pitch from Rennie. Fans here at Walker being told they can argue with Picklebot all they want to, but he is never wrong. 2-2 pitch on the way, and that one just off the plate. 3-2. So count goes full on Castanero. Rennie struggling a little bit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Like a strikeout, I'd like a double play even better. 3-2 pitch on the way, and that hit down the first base line. Nice grab by Doughton, who snags the ball with his foot on first base. They are calling to the booth for a replay. Was that a fair or a foul ball? It looked to me like Doughton was over first base. Picklebot says that he is out. It was a great play by Doughton. The ball had been hit down the first base line, and Doughton playing over the bag grabbed the ball while his body was still touching first base. He was in foul territory, but the ball had bounced in fair territory. There is much consternation going on down on the field, but Manny Castanero is out. Travis Weiss down to second base on the play. The play will be ruled FC3, fielder's choice. So one away, runner on in scoring position, and that's going to bring up J.J. Hooper. First pitch to Hooper, just off the plate outside, ball 1, 1-0. So Rennie did get the out that he wanted. Unfortunately, that moved Weiss down to second base. Next pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by Edmondson. Weiss has to hold at second base. One on, one out for the Wild Bills here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've got one run in already on the home run by Michael Soper. 2-0 pitch on the way. Just catches the outside part of the plate, 2-1. Weiss a couple steps off second base. Rennie looks back, brings in the next pitch. That one hits square to Derrick Mavin. Long throw over to Doughton at first. 6-3 the put out. And on the play, Travis Weiss moves up 90 feet. So, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Travis Weiss 90 feet from home plate at third. It's going to bring up Durham Sundberg, the center fielder. 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single and a strikeout. Rennie trying to get through the 6th here for the Gherkins. First pitch on the way. Bounces in the dirt. Edmondson again a nice stop. 1-0. Sun is totally set here at Walker Stadium, and the lights have come on in the outfield. Temperature starting to cool a little bit right now. Wind and the 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2, 2-0. Rennie comes set. He brings in the 2-0. Swung on and fouled off. 2-1 the count. Weiss on at third base. Payson Manning in the on-deck circle. Wild Bills trying to keep a rally going here in the bottom of the 6th inning, currently leading 3-0. Rennie comes set, 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Rennie does have 9 strikeouts on the afternoon, hunting for number 10 right now. Be happy to get it and get out of the 6th. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Potential red rope in the parking lot for some young fan, or some old fan, or some middle-aged fan. We don't really, we don't discriminate. Anybody who wants to turn one in. 2-2 the count, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and that hit to Mavin, fields it cleanly. Throw over to Doughton at first, and gets him. 6-3 the put out, and that will do it here in the 6th inning. But Wild Bills do get 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1, and we move on to the top of the 7th. 3-0 Wild Bills.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of
6, 8, 6, 6, 9. Oh, so much head to butt action on that one. 9, 9, 10, go! Literally out in left field. Give my hand walker stadium. These guys. Happy birthday, Joe Stewart. And your drunk buddy. Get his hat for him. All right, we're going to need some Gherkins runs here. You guys into that? Walker, you ready? All right, give me a go. Gherkins on 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go.
All right, fans, we are back here in the top of the 7th inning. Trey Hebert being relieved of his duties. An amazing night for Trey. 6 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, obviously. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Great performance by him, and he is going to be relieved by Dorian Brodus. So Brodus going to face Cole Peterson, Derrick Mavin, and John Taylor due up here for the Gherkins in the 7th. So first pitch at the top of the 7th on the way and swung on, and that is lifted to center field. Sundberg back on the ball, settles under it and makes the catch, 1 away. So 1 pitch, 1 out for the Gherkins here in the 7th. Lineup flips over, and that's going to bring up shortstop number 11, Derrick Mavin. First pitch to Mavin. That is over for a strike, 0-1. Dorian Brodus with some heat on those pitches. Mavin 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Takes a look at an 0-1 pitch. And that one's over for a strike, 0-2. Brodus not afraid to bring those pitches in. Brodus playing for Mount Hood Community College. Goes into the wind, and the 0-2 pitch on the way. High and outside, ball 1, 1-2. A lot of people wanting to see that play back in the last inning where Caden Doughton fielded that ball down the line, swung on and missed, strike 3. Ball gets away from Hooper, but he throws on down to Castanera at first, and that is a strikeout for out number 2. Put out goes 2-3. First strikeout for Dorian Brodus, and that's going to bring up third baseman John Taylor. Taylor 1 for 2 on the afternoon, 0 for 1. Flew out to left field and drew a walk back in the first inning. First pitch to him, a ball, 1-0. Brodus brings in the 1-0, and that one fouled off to the left side. Count goes to 1-1. Ben launches in a new ball to Brodus. Walks up the backside of the hill. Finds a spot on the rubber. Taylor steps back in. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 1-2. So Broadus seeming to pick up where Hebert left off. 1-2 the count, pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 3, that got him. So 2 strikeouts for Broadus here in the top of the 7th inning. And fan, it is time to stretch. We are headed to the bottom of the 7th inning, 3-0 Wild Bills.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, fans, we are back. Everybody here at Walker Stadium has stretched, and hopefully they did so well. New pitcher for the Gherkins, that is number 33, Danny Alvarado. Dalton Rennie's day is done. He went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned. He walked 2 and struck out 9. He is currently the pitcher of record for this game. Danny Alvarado is going to be facing Payson Manning, Jonathan Stone, and Jordan Donahoe.
He's got a sister named Bree and a mom named Shirley. They're nice people. I know everything about this kid. You can't even tell me his name. You can't tell me his number. 33. Bryce Bridge. Let's hear it for Bryce Bridge, everybody. His Nana Shirley. Sorry, not his mom. We're not going to talk anymore about his sister because I don't want him to punch me in the face. Now batting for the Bills, left fielder Payson Manning.
So left fielder Payson Manning comes to bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch on the way to him.
The little known Manning brother.
Outside ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 1, 1-1. I believe we might have the name of the pitcher wrong. I thought it was Danny Alvarado. Price Rich, I believe. Bridge. Price Bridge. One pitch on the way. 2-1 now the count. That is number 33, Price Bridge, out relieving Dalton Rennie. He gets ready to bring in the 2-1 pitch. That one off the plate, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Payson 0 for 2 on the afternoon, struck out in the 2nd and again in the 4th. Currently ahead in the count, 3-1. Lined and the pitch on the way, swung on, and that is lifted to the right side and out of play. Count goes full now on the Wild Bills left fielder. Bills plated a run in the first, got one in the fifth and one in the sixth, and that is all so far. 3-0 your score. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and lifted foul on the right side and out of play again. So Bridge and Manning battling here to start the bottom of the seventh. Bridge trying to keep this one close. Give the Gherkins bats a chance to warm up here in the final few frames. 3-2 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Strike three called. Payson Manning strikes out for the third time this evening. First strikeout for relief pitcher Price Bridge, and that's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 18, Jonathan Stone. So Jonathan Stone stands in from the left side. Bridge comes set. His first pitch to Jonathan. Just misses ball one. I want to know the count. Bridge looks in, brings in the 1-0, fouled off. Into the netting on the right side, 1-1. Remember, fans, please to be making it out here to Walker Stadium tomorrow afternoon and engage in the chicanery that is known as Pickle Fest. Starts at 3 o'clock, runs through the end of the second game. Should be a grand time. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 1-2. Stone walked both times he's been at the plate so far. Came around to score in the fifth inning for the second Wild Bills run. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one's off the plate. Ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Off-speed stuff from Bridge just missing right now. As he comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that is hammered to left center field. Off the wall. Peterson gets it into second, but a stand-up double for Jonathan Stone.
We spun the wheel and all doubles count as a double this inning. Lucky for you.
So another runner on in scoring position for the Wild Bills here in the bottom of the seventh inning, 1 away, and that is going to bring up extra hitter Jordan Donahoe. Donahoe with 1 RBI so far on a fielder's choice. He drove in Stone back in the fifth. First pitch on the way to him. High and outside, ball 1. So that walk to Stone back in the fifth inning was actually one of those double walks where he got 2 bases for that. Finds himself on second again, but this time legitimately with a double. 1-0 pitch on the way, fouled off at the plate. 1-1 now the count on the Wild Bills extra hitter. Donahoe struck out and then hit into that RBI fielder's choice. Long look back at second base from Bridge. Now brings the 1-1 in. Swung on and fouled off the plate again. 1-2 now. Donahoe takes a small walk off on the right side. He now stands back in, taps home plate. Stone, a couple steps off second base with his lead. Second baseman playing deep. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one over the plate, called strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Price Bridge. Both of them looking so far. And with 2 away here in the bottom of the seventh inning, that is going to bring up second baseman number 3, Camden Johnson. Johnson still looking for his first hit on the afternoon, 0 for 2 so far. Bridge comes set. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled back, 0-1. Johnson struck out twice, once in the second, once in the fifth.
Wave your hand, Van, the umpire. People wonder where you're at. Make your presence known.
So Stone lead there at second base. Infield playing straight up, 2 away here. Look back at second. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer to the left side. Fielded by Taylor over to Doughton for the out. Out number 3. 5-3 the put out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the top of the 8th inning. Still 3-0 Wild Bills.
We got a shout out, Walker Stadium.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are about to embark on the top of the 8th inning. 3-0 your score. The Wild Bills leading the Gherkins. We have been treated to a great pitching matchup so far this afternoon. Starters Trey Ebert and Dalton Renee both going 6 innings. And it's Dorian Brodus out for his 2nd inning worth of work for the Wild Bills. His first pitch of the 8th inning on the way. That is over for a strike, 0-1. Brodus going to be looking at Adam Stevens, Justin Herzog, and Colby Grace, meat and potatoes of the Gherkins order here as that next pitch off the plate, 1-1. Lots of goose eggs up on that scoreboard, including one in the hits column so far for the Gherkins. They have had a little bit of traffic on the bases, but still have not had a base hit yet. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 2. Stevens takes a short stroll off to the left side, now stands back in, taps home plate. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one low, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hooper gets the ball back to his pitcher. Settles back in behind home plate. Brodus back up on the bump into his motion. 2-2 pitch on the way. Just misses, ball 3. Count goes full. Fans, remember, we do still have one more spin of the Wacky Rules wheel in the 9th. Full count pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stevens down on strikes. 3rd strikeout of the appearance for Dorian Brodus out of the 4 batters that he has faced. That's going to bring up number 12 extra hitter Justin Herzog. Herzog has made contact. The ball just has not found the ground off of his bat, and he takes a look at the first pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Man, Brodus does not waste any time on the bump either as he brings in the 0-1. That one high, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Cannot complain about the pace of play tonight as the 1-1 pitch lined up the middle for a base hit. Gherkins finally get on the board with a base hit. And it is Justin Herzog doing it here in the 8th inning. 1 aboard, 1 out. Herzog managed to put it where the players weren't. Soper and Johnson both gave chase, but neither of them could find it. That one found its way into center field. So first pitch to Colby Grace off the plate, 0-1. Oh, excuse me, this is Price Bridge batting here. That pitch over for a strike, 1-1. Some confusion as to who's at the plate here. 1-1 pitch. Line down the first base line. Caught by Castanera, and all he had to do was put his foot down for the unassisted double play. 3 unassisted, wipes out the batter and Justin Herzog. Fans, we are headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still 3-0 Wild Bills.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious. What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years.
All right, friends, we are back here at Walker Stadium, moving on to the bottom of the 8th inning. Wild Bills up 3-0, and our crack team of reporters up here in the press box were able to figure out that was Caleb Watson Stone, who was the batter who grounded into the unassisted double play to end the top of the 8th inning. So number 34, Caleb Watson Stone. And I believe Stone has taken over for Colby Grace at second base. We are still trying to verify that. All right, so Caleb Watson Stone in at second base for Colby Grace. And Price Bridge out for another inning's worth of work. He's starting out facing Devin Kurtley. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. Kurtley 0 for 2 on the afternoon, a strikeout and a fly out to center. Bridge comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 2, 0-2. So Bridge going to try and get the Gherkins to the 9th inning with a 3-0 score. And remember, we are spinning the wacky rules wheel one more time in the 9th inning. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the left side. Count remains 0-2. Gherkins hoping to get some offense going in the 9th inning. Again, hoping to keep the Wild Bills lead to just 3. 0-2 pitch on the way. Little high and outside, ball 1, 1-2. Nice eye by Devin Kurtley. Kurtley stands in, awaiting the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and that is popped up just to the left side. Edmondson giving chase and doesn't quite get it. Just lands on the other side of the fence. So 1-2 the count still on right fielder Devin Kurtley. Bridge looks in, comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one just a skosh high, ball 2, 2-2. Was over just a little bit high. That was Seven Nation Army. We played that in band. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer to the right side. Doughton knocks it down, flips it over, and manages to get him. Nice job covering on the play. Price Bridge helping himself out there. 3-1 the put out on Devin Kurtley. One away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So, Michael Soper, who's had a day, returns to the plate for his 4th at bat, a single, a home run. To his credit so far, has scored 2 runs and driven in 1. Takes a look at the first pitch from Price. That misses 1-0. Bridge comes set, looks in. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and lifted foul on the left side, out of play, 1-1. For the Gherkins, who will have one more try in the 9th inning, they'll be sending up Caden Doughton, Sean Alvarado, and Kane Kianis. Definitely a dangerous part of the lineup for the Gherkins. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that is ripped into right field for a base hit. Kane Kianis comes up and gets the throw in, but Michael Soper having a great afternoon. 3 for 4. That's his 2nd single. So 1 on, 1 away for the Wild Bills, and that's going to bring up 3rd baseman Travis Weiss. Soper gets a lead at first. Bridge comes set. Pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 0-1. Nice pitch by Bridge. 83 miles an hour, and all Weiss did was stand there and watch it go by. Bridge takes a look over at first base. Doughton covering. Long pause, 0-1 pitch on the way, and that bounces in front of Edmondson, and on the play, Soper going to get down to second base. I'm going to call that a wild pitch. Not much Edmondson could do about that. So Soper now in scoring position. 1-1 the count on Travis Weiss. Twirls the bat around. Waiting on Bridge to come set. Look back at second base. And now the pitch to home. That one skied on the infield. Doughton looks like he's got it over by first. He settles under it, and that is out number 2. P3 scoring on the play, and with 2 down and a runner on second, that is going to bring up first baseman Manny Castanero. So Manny reached on an error back on the first and stole second base before the inning ended, and then popped out to the second baseman in the 4th and grounded into a fielder's choice back in the 6th. Bridge comes set, long look back at second base. Brings in the first pitch of the at-bat. That one crowds the plate a little bit. Inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Wild Bills. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Gherkins. Trying to keep it close here in the 8th. Give them a chance in the 9th. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Bridge just needs to get out of the inning here and get his team back up to the plate in the 9th. Who knows what that wheel will hold for us. 2-0 pitch on its way in, swung on, and that is jammed him foul to the right side. That one had some height. Not a ton of distance, but still lifted it out onto the right side. Looks like somebody's going out there and chasing after that. Count 2-1 on the Wild Bills' first baseman. Bridge comes set. Another long look back at second base. Time now being called. Castanero steps back out. Knocks the dirt off his cleats. Steps back in on the right side. Taps home plate. Bridge looks in. Another long look back to second base. And the 2-1 pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw down to third base and not in time. Nice throw by Cade Edmondson, but Michael Soper had a huge jump on that pitch, and he needed every bit of it. Taylor did a nice job grabbing the throw from Edmondson, but it was just a skosh too late. So runner on at third, 2 outs, 3-1 the count now. Pitch on the way to the plate, swung on and missed. Count goes full. Everybody on the Gherkins thought that was strike 3. Count is full though, 3-2. So everybody's going to go ahead and return to their positions now. Runner on third, 2 outs here, bottom of the 8th. Bridge comes set. Pitch to Castanero, and that is inside. Ball 4, he lost him. So Castanero reaching for his second time this afternoon. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, and that's going to bring up catcher J.J. Hooper. J.J. drove in the first run of the game back in the first inning with a sacrifice fly to right field. Since then, he has yet to get the ball out of the infield. Grounding out to the third baseman and a fielder's choice, the shortstop. First pitch on the way to him. That one outside, and that one gets away from Edmondson. Run to the plate, and that will score. So another wild pitch for Price Bridge, and that will bring in Michael Soper. Soper scoring his 3rd run of the game. On the play, Castanero makes it into second base safely, so still a runner in scoring position. Now 4-0 Wild Bills. Bridge comes set. And a big lead off of second base for Castanero, and he is caught in a rundown now. The throw to third, the throw back to second, and Castanero is out. Caught stealing, that will retire the side, but not before the damage is done. Another run for the Wild Bills on 1 hit. No errors and nobody left on, fans. We are headed to the top of the 9th inning. Gherkins need 4 to tie, 5 to win. We'll be back in a moment.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym B FAST.
B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
Yep. All right, fans, welcome back to the walk, and it is the 9th inning, which means we are spinning the wheel of rules. And what in the world are we going to see here in the 9th inning? my eyes don't deceive me, I believe that means we are starting with runners on first and third. All right. So Caden Doughton now leading off with a runner on first and a runner on third. First pitch on the way, and that is fouled off for a strike. Strike one. I don't think this is correct, but we are just going to assume that that is Justin Herzog on at third base and Caleb Watson-Stone on at first. And holy cow, I am right. That does not happen often, friends. So runners on at first and third. Tying run on deck for the Gherkins. 0-1 pitch on its way in, and that is over for a strike. 0-2.
Let's go, Gherkins!
Dorian Brodus out for his third inning of work for the Wild Bills. Going to see if they can get through this game on two pitchers. Takes a look over at first, checks in at third. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and a bouncer up the middle. That's going to plate one. Relay to second, throw on to first, and that did not get him. Safe at first base. So Herzog comes in to score. Caleb Watson out on the way to second base, and Caden Doughton ends up on first with a fielder's choice and a run batted in. So Gherkins on the board now. One away, though. So runner on at first, one out. And that's going to bring up Sean Alvarado. 4-1 Wild Bills. Doughton dancing off of first base. First pitch on the way in the dirt. Ball one. Brodus had a pretty easy 7th and 8th inning. The 9th not starting so well for him. One run in already. One away, though. Double play gets him out of this. Big swing and a miss by Sean. Count goes to 1-1. Be interested to see if the Gherkins try and send Doughton to break up that double play possibility. 1-1 the count. Brodus looks over at first. Gets his sign. Pitch on the way. Just off the plate. Ball 2. 2-1. Brodus not happy with that call either. Brodus back up on the bump. Doughton dancing off of first base. Wind and the 2-1 pitch on the way. That one high and outside. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Gherkins hoping they can come back. Need at least 3 more this inning. Doughton gets his lead at first. Brodus comes set. 3-1 pitch on the way. Strike 2 called. Count goes full. This is Alvarado's first trip to the plate here. He took over for Kane Kianis, who took over for Emerson Dix. Look in, the 3-2 pitch on the way. That got him. Strike 3. So 2 away, and getting a little crazy here at Walker Stadium, as we are wont to do in the Wild Wild West League. Gherkins down to their last out. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Infield umpire Ben saying strike 1. So Alvarado having been retired on strikes. Kane Kianis up now. Excuse me, that is Shane Takla, the pinch hitter. Shane looks at the next pitch, launches it go by, ball 1.
Let's go, Gherkins! Calling Gherkins!
Getting loud here at Walker Stadium. Gherkins down to their final out, swing and a miss. 1-2 to pinch hitter Shane Takla. Tying run is on deck in Cade Edmondson. Brodus trying to close this down for the Wild Bills. He comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Crowds the plate a little. 2-2. Gherkins got a little spark at the start of the inning. Going to try and keep that rally going. They've got a runner on first, 2 down, 1 in. Still behind by 3. Brodus comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Did not get the call. Brodus really wanted that one. Picklebot said it just didn't get the strike zone. Count goes full. Tackler looking to get on board any way he can. Brodus comes set. Look over at first. Castanera not playing anywhere close to the bag right now. Doughton can take off with the pitch, though. 3-2 on its way. And that got him. The Wild Bills win this one 4-1 on a great pitching outing from Trey Hebert. 6 innings pitched, no runs, no hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He is your winning pitcher. And then 3 innings of relief from Dorian Brodus, in which he gave up 1 run. We're going to consider that run unearned. On the other side of the ledger, Dalton Renee takes the loss for the Gherkins. He pitches 6 innings, gives up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned, 2 walks, but struck out 9. Fans, thank you so much for joining us here at Walker Stadium, and please make sure you are back here tomorrow, either watching us on the inner tubes or joining us here at the stadium for Pickle Fest. Need I say more? I do not, but in case you need to know more, check out more at the Portland Pickles website, portlandpicklesbaseball.com. Fans, this is Mike Check signing off. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.